Yelling now.
Y'all go. What? Go on. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm going to
All right.
be a mess.
Ready? All right. Welcome. Tell me, who am I speaking with today? Miss
I am
Helen. Helen,
Jean Hamilton Hurd.
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
We are
Glad
in
to be with you.
Guatemala.
Yeah.
Chichi, can you pronounce it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
That's fine. So you have been in over 100
I didn't say
mission trips.
that. I've been, but probably
Is this, well, let's just call this 100. Nobody will know. No one's
well,
counting.
all my friends will. I'd say, I mean, that's probably close. I've been a lot of places for a long time.
So coffee, stubbornness, prayer. What's the secret to 100?
I don't know. I'm not a coffee drinker. I have been here, but I never drank coffee prior to this. And then, what was the other question with that one?
Just what got you through 100 mission trips? That's
Well, my husband died when he died, I just wanted to go places because my children were already grown.
so
And
you started the trips recently. What was your first mission trip?
to where was my I don't know. Africa. Africa was one.
Do you remember what got you involved? What drew you to the first trip?
My church. Uh, and just I always wanted to go to Africa. That was just something that I was always crazy about, and I'm so glad I did. It was wonderful, and a lot of it was helping other people, but a lot of it was just enjoying what God had created there. I mean, the I don't know. I just thought it was wonderful. I loved the trip. I loved all the people. Met a lot of people that I would never have known, and yeah, just really thankful that I got it.
I personally think that's enough. I think we sometimes overthink it and seek these deeper meanings to why we go or what we do. And sometimes it's just to acknowledge what an amazing world. Like our worlds are so small when we stay in Peachtree City, Georgia, and when you leave, you realize how big it is and how big God is and big the world is. So what is one place that completely surprised you?
Well, I'd have to say Africa, and I was in several places in Africa. Right now, I wouldn't be able to tell you what they all were, but I loved all of them. I love the people of Africa. I love the way they sat on the floor with their pots for you to eat your dinner. You just sat on the floor. There was no chairs or anything.
Utensils or
Uh, we must have had utensils. I don't think so.
a lot of
I, I
countries
think
eat
I
with their
think I,
hands.
I think we did it with our hands. And so it was just something. It did something for me. I knew that it was God in the making of me as a person outside my area that I'd grown up in.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful. It was, and so that made me want to go back and go back again and go back again.
Do you understand how awesome that is? Like just that perspective that you have.
I loved it. I
That's
just
pretty
loved
cool.
it.
Did anything ever go hilariously wrong?
Um, our friend that was from the United States, who we stayed at her home, and sometimes when we would get in her Jeep to go out looking for whatever we were looking for, and her Jeep, I can't remember what happened to it, but we were kind of like stuck out in the wilderness, and it all worked out. I don't remember.
Jurassic Park feel, was it?
Not like that, but just the way people, they're all in tents, and some people have really nice tents that they're in, but then there's others that I don't know how they survive. But I loved going inside the smaller tents with the people, and that's their home. That's what they have, and they're content with that, and that's a great thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what is something that you either packed once or maybe you pack it all the time but you never need it? And what's something that you pack and you've got to have? Like every single trip, what's something that
Well,
that's in your luggage?
in my luggage would uh, my shoes. That would always be in there.
How many pairs do you bring? Is it
Probably 3 pair.
3 pair?
And they'd all be different. And then I'd bring the clothes that I was going to wear there. But then, as it turned out, I didn't want to wear the clothes that like I had on today. I wanted to wear the clothes that they wore, and so did my friends that were with me. And so I bought, you know, and they're not expensive there, so I was able to buy a couple of those, and I loved it. It was just a wonderful experience, and I wouldn't give anything in the world for it. And I saw God everywhere.
That's awesome. So what does it mean when you've agreed? Your son said to ask you about the '50s, that you had a big time in the '50s. So what does that mean that you had a big time in the '50s?
Well, because I love music, I loved being with friends. I loved going places. Um, I don't know. I had a wonderful mother. My father had already passed away, and I had a wonderful brother, and he's gone now. But just a lot of places that I went were just wonderful. I mean, I wouldn't take anything.
So you were doing mission trips in the '50s?
No, not in the 50s.
Okay.
No.
When we talk about
That
music,
was when
you were at what type of concerts? What was your best concert?
I think I ever went. Did I ever go to concerts? I wasn't a big
You just
concert
enjoyed
person.
music in general.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did travel look like then? You might not lean into Google as much, like Google Maps, and we have Waze and everything on our phones. How was that different then? Like, did you get lost a lot, or did it matter?
No, no. I was not the one when I was in Africa doing the driving. I had my friend that she lived there, and she was from the United States, and that's who we stayed in her home, and she's still there today. And this was a long time ago, and she's lived there for the rest of her. Well, I'm assuming she's still there, and I'm pretty sure she is. And she was great. And then some of my friends would come, and we'd go together over there um, to Africa. So Africa, and then what's on the other side of Africa? It's where I was most of the time, and right now I should have had some.
Madagascar, you're fine.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know. So
Yeah.
Well, are there any stories your son doesn't know yet? Any of them you're keeping in your back pocket?
No, I got nothing to hide. Well, maybe, maybe.
So what made you keep saying yes? What made you keep going back? And
I don't know. It was the pull of the Lord, I think. I was always very active in church, always. That was Cascade Methodist Church in Atlanta. No, it was Atlanta. And then numerous other, 2 or 3 other churches and I taught Sunday school for, back when I was, 12? No, probably 15. And then I started teaching people that were maybe 2 or 3 years older than me. And I've still got lots of friends that I love that were in that area with me. So
what's it like being here? So now you're here with your son. Who all are you here with? And what's it like being here with your family now?
Well, that's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I just adore all of them. And I don't know, they're all just great kids, and I still consider him a kid.
Yeah, he is. Well, I think what's amazing, I hope you appreciate that your grandkids, it was their idea.
Really?
From what they've told me,
Oh.
they're the ones that said grandma needs to be there.
Oh,
I think that's pretty awesome.
All
right, rapid fire. So these are one word, one sentence questions. There's only a few of them. What's the best food you ate on a mission trip or on just travel in general? Best food.
You mean anywhere or just
anywhere?
Here?
Anywhere.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big foodie, so.
What's the best thing you had here?
What we had today. That was great.
Pretty good.
That was great.
Plantains.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing? You remember anything that was just like, oh, I can't eat that?
No.
Nothing bad. All right. Any culture shock moments?
Not here, no.
Anywhere?
Yeah, other places, yes.
Other places?
In Africa, for sure.
Okay.
I fell in love. I fell in love with Africa.
It sounds like it. We're going to have to dive into that in another episode, all about Africa.
I was there so much.
Any trips to a local hospital? No, wow. That's amazing. Any sicknesses, just stomach and all that? You've had to have had that.
Well, minor things, but nothing that needed the doctor or anything. I was thinking about that when I was coming up here. Coming up here. And I don't know. It's just I can't carry on with that. I can't think of what I was going to say just then.
Would you do it all over again? Last question. Would you do it all
absolutely.
over again? Every bit of it?
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Helen, it has been a pleasure. I'm wrapping it up quick, everybody, because we have a schedule on our trip and they're calling us over.
Okay,
so thank
all right.
you so
well,
much.
Thank you. Take off as much as you can.
No, man, you were perfect. You were wonderful.